Alright, what's up everybody, it's Kami and welcome back to another Super Dragon Ball Heroes Guide video. Now today we're going to be taking a look at the SH1 Blue Vegito, and he is extremely good. So if you look at his stats, his power stat is pretty damn high to begin with, but his card action ability is a lock-on ability when he is an attacker, and he has a super attack. You can attack whichever locked-on enemy you decide to pick, and it'll increase that enemy's CI speed, and then will also do 3 times super attack damage. And this is a one-time use only. And then when you have 10 hero energy on your own team, you will do 2 times damage and reduce the enemy team hero energy to 0 when performing a super attack. And this is a repeatable thing. So as long as you have 10 hero energy and you're attacking with Vegito, your enemy team is pretty much never going to have supers at all because they're going to have 0 hero energy since this is a repeatable effect. So all you have to do really is get Vegito to 10 hero energy, and that's kind of where it becomes a little tricky to make a really good deck with them. You need 8 hero energy at least to super, and you'll get the 3 times super boost, but you also want that extra 2 times damage boost because that's just really good. He's going to hit extremely hard. So we have Kefla here who will give us +1 hero energy at the end of a round, and she will also give you more hero energy if there is a Goku on the enemy team. So we're going to be doing this on a stage with an enemy Goku just to show off this Kefla's passive ability, and she will also completely recover her stamina. So she can pretty much attack every single round, and as long as she doesn't get stunned, she will just have full stamina each time, which means that she can always be at the front after round 1. So that's pretty good. Gine is here just to give us that extra 2 times damage as a support unit. You guys already know we used her for Berserk Goku's guide. Dark Mask King, of course, gives us 1 hero energy per enemy attacker on the enemy team. This is going to be handy here. Vegito gives us an extra 2 hero energy, and he will also get 3 times his own power level, which is really good. And then Xeno Trunks here is just always going to be a really good unit to have because of this CI ability. It makes it so that he cancels all effects, altering our CI speed. Oh, and then we have Dispo also, who is a link support unit that will increase the ally's power by a value equal to his own power, so that's a extra 4,800 power. This is just going to be there to squeeze in a little extra damage. You could also bring in a unit that lowers CI speed if you're not super great at CI. I do it sometimes depending because I'm still trying to get used to hitting very fast CIs and just training myself to do that just to be able to go for it. But we're going to go to the Tournament of Power Saga because there's a stage here with a Goku that we can fight. Now the one disadvantage of this is that this Goku is kind of annoying because when you attack him, he will raise your CI speed a bunch, which is why we have Trunks here. In case we do end up attacking him, but since we're going to try and use Vegito, we're going to lock on and hit somebody else. But also, the Goku is annoying because he has the freeze ability, and the freeze ability pretty much is just a free attack skip on your opponent, so if they attack, it can randomly activate, and then they just can't use that attack, and you get to damage them back. It's really annoying when you have to fight against it. Very good when you use it yourself. Very useful for not dying. But it is random, so if you do end up getting the freeze attack, and it can only happen on round 2. If we do end up getting the freeze attack, then I'm gonna just cut ahead to doing it again, and they're at least attempting it again. And this actually is a team that can round 1, and we can just kill. What we're going to do here first is start off with all of these guys. We have Dispo here just for that 1 extra hero energy that we'll get. And I apologize if I keep saying key instead of hero energy. I don't know why I keep mixing up the two, but it's kind of similar, I guess. But we're going to have Kefla here because she's going to give us that extra 1 hero energy. And then Mask King will give us 5 hero energy since there's 5 enemy attackers here. So now we just have to defend. Not much else really exciting going on. We're just going to guard. Now we have that extra 5 key. So we already have 6. I'm sorry, hero energy. Again, if I keep doing that, I apologize. But we have this 6 hero energy here. So we're just going to defend. And we can get stuns on this first round against them, depending on how lucky we get. We just have to get the target on them the whole time and then win CI. And ouch. Why'd you punch Kefla like that, man? It's not cool. I also thought I was going to win that CI. I was really close, but it happens sometimes. You get deceived. And it doesn't matter if we super here or not because we're not going to do a ton of damage with Kefla and Dispo first turn. So this is basically just chip damage. And this is also going to be hitting away at the stamina a bit. There you go. So Vegeta's almost stunned. And Dispo's going to hit here. All right, go ahead, Dispo. Actually, I haven't seen Dispo's attack, I don't think. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't remember him doing that in Super, but I haven't seen Dispo fight in Super since Super ended last year. And it's been a long time, obviously. So yeah, look at how fast Goku made our CI speed. So we couldn't, unfortunately, stun anybody. But they're going to have people on their support bench now. But look at all the hero energy we already have just going into round 2. We already have 8. So Vegito can already super no matter what. But now we're going to use this module right here. This is going to give minus 4,000 power and guard. So we're just going to hit a little bit harder. And I had a comment of somebody asking where you get the Shenron tier modules. They're like random drops. Like all the modules are random drop. Just try and farm like super bosses or super god bosses and stuff like that. If you want to do custom missions that might be easier, go ahead and do those. Those work too. So now we're gonna move Dispo down here to link with the Vegito. Vegito's gonna be paired up with Gine, and we're gonna target the 17 and 18 and hope that I can do this in one attempt and not get the freeze. If we do get the freeze, then it's just going to waste an extra, like, I don't know, 5 minutes of me just trying to get this set up. But we're going to target 17. There we go. And here we are. So let's hope that we can actually get this to hit. And Vegito will do a lot of damage. And pretty much the way you want to just optimize Vegito is always going to be getting that 10 hero energy as soon as possible. Okay, we're safe. We didn't get the freeze. Now we just have to win CI. There you go. I got a miracle perfect, even though I thought I was just going to get the perfect anyways, but that's fine. So Vegito's going to hit really hard here. Let's see how much damage he does. Very curious. So it's a 2x super attack damage. He gets the 3x boost on himself, and you're also going to get the 2x boost from Gine. And I also did a test run of this with Mechikabra, with Grand Priest, and it was 70k, and that was 91k. So we do hit harder with Gine. The advantage of Grand Priest, though, over Gine is that Grand Priest is 30,000 power to everybody, so everybody's going to hit a little harder. But Gine is a 2x attack boost, or damage boost. I'm forgetting which one of the two, but it's a 2x boost to one specific character, and it's repeatable, so you can use it in all phases of a fight, which is really good. It just means that that one character compared to everybody else is going to hit like a truck, and Vegito just did 90k damage. That was a lot of damage. So we can try this out on a different stage too. Is what I'm thinking I might do. Just to see, or we can do this stage again, but with Grand Priest on the team instead. And that was also with Dispo. When I did it before with Grand Priest, I didn't have Dispo linked to Goku for the extra bit of damage, so that was 91k compared to 70k without Dispo and with Grand Priest. So actually now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Grand Priest on the team, and we are going to try again with the Grand Priest setup and Dispo to compare the damage. So I will be right back. Okay, so I think this is going to be the attempt. Fun fact, they stunned Masked Saiyan, so we had to put him back, or Dark Masked King rather. Which kind of sucks, but not really, because we still already get the hero energy way before that, and that was all we needed. At this point, even if he attacks, it's just like an extra 3 hero energy that we wouldn't be using. So now we just have to win the thing again. There we go. That was very close. I thought we weren't going to win. But there we go. We won Charge Impact. So let's actually see how much damage we do this time with Dispo linked up and with the Grand Priest plus 30,000. Just to see if it does a little more damage than Gine. I'm not sure. I think Gine still does a little more, but we'll find out. So this is with Grand Priest and Dispo. Yeah, that was 70,000. So Gine still hits harder for singular units if you're just trying to go for that one round 2 nuke with one guy. But if you're doing like arcade and stuff like that, excuse me, and you have Grand Priest, I recommend using Grand Priest over Gine depending on the stage, just because you want to get more overall damage during some fights. One of those examples being the Fuzamasu arcade stage. That stage is really hard, the super boss one, or super god boss, or whatever it's called. Not super god boss, just like god boss. But that stage is pretty hard. But with the right setup, it works, and Grand Priest is a little more optimal there. So there we go. I don't need this because I have a +3 for round 3. I'm trying to see if I can get a +3 hero energy for round 1. That'll be really good for PvP. But thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I got a comment that asked me to show a way to optimize Vegito Blue. And basically the strategy is always going to be to get more ki. Or I'm sorry, I keep calling it ki. Hero energy. I keep calling it ki because I just I don't know. I associate it with ki and Dokkan, I guess. Because that's what I'm used to. But that's just one of the ways that you can optimize Vegito Blue. Of course, not every single team has to be the same. Like, you don't have to run him on the same exact deck all the time to get the most out of it. This is just one of the ways that you can optimize it. And more units that you can also pair up that would make this a bit better, depending on the scenario. And we will show this off. It's an auto ability, I believe, and he is HR. There he is, right here. This Gohanks. He will give you 1 hero energy from the enemy team per enemy supporter. He'll steal it from them. This is repeatable as long as he's a supporter. So if they have a bunch of units in the support line on round 1, you have Gohanks here. Let's say they have a full team of 7, right? And they have 5 people on support and 2 people attacking. That's 5 hero energy right there at the end of the round that you would get. So this Gohanks is really good. And there's a couple other cards that do this, that have the same ability. Where's my boy? Where's my boy? Oh yeah, I'm looking at it by HR, so I can't find it because he's Berserk. If we go here, my boy Ganos has the same ability. If I could find him, I might just be blind. Okay, you know what? We're going to just search my auto, and then it should pop up somewhere here. Because he's really good, and I just want to point out that he also has the same ability as Gohanks, because a lot of the cards in this game share abilities. It just becomes to pick your poison, which one has better stats, which one hits harder, etc., etc. Okay, I cannot find him at all. I think he might be somewhere over here. Maybe here we go. Gano. So he has the same ability as Gohanks, so he's another replacement for Gohanks. If you don't have Gohanks and you have this guy, you can use this guy. There's probably more cards. I might have more cards that have a similar ability. I'm just not sure. This Xeno Turles will get rid of 2 when you win CI, and that's repeatable. That's a pretty good card ability, but it's not necessarily what we need. This Gohanks also just gives you straight up 1 hero energy at the end of the prep phase when he's a supporter, so this is also not a bad option just to get that extra 1. It is helpful, but the others do steal the hero energy from the enemy team. So you'll be getting rid of their hero energy while also getting your own. You just have to remember that they have to have it. They have to have multiple people on the support line for it to really be effective. So keep that in mind. But anyways, if this was helpful at all in any way, shape, or form, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below on any other cards you might want to see me highlight or do a guide on how you can, make them better and what's the best way to get use out of them and stuff like that. And I will try and do my best because I got this Vegito comment last night, and this morning when I woke up I remembered it, and I sat down for the last hour just running different tests with different setups between Grand Priest and Guine and stuff like that on that same stage a bunch of times because, like I mentioned, they do have the freeze chance. So I got unlucky a couple times and I did bump into the freeze, which was a bit unfortunate because it is a little annoying to deal with when I'm just trying to get a damage test done with Vegito and see how much it'll do and see what's the more, I guess, optimal damage setup on him. And then they just keep negating him attacking since he's the first one. It's annoying, but thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description below. It's @FreyKugel. You can also join my Discord, talk to me there and stuff like that. And I also recommend that you join the Dragon Ball Heroes Discord from the our Dragon Ball Heroes Reddit page. They should have it linked there. Where people are sharing a bunch of information and stuff like that, sharing custom cards. I've been putting in custom cards in there and stuff like that too, because it's just fun to sit down and talk about these things and, help each other out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.